loves. So I receive tons of requests to do a natural makeup look or simple makeup look for beginners. So if you're interested, keep watching. Okay, so when I recorded this tutorial, at that time I was suffering from dark spots from my hyperpigmented skin. If you want to see how I cleared my skin, just thumbs up this video. Okay, so here I'm using L'Oreal's True Match Foundation in C8, which is Cocoa. I like to stipple this particular foundation on because I feel as though it gives me a more warmer blend. Okay, so this video is from earlier this year. It was my attempt to do a makeup tutorial for beginners. However, I'm not sure if it is that beginner friendly, so I will do a more thorough, in-depth beginner tutorial per your request. I'm just calling this tutorial a simple, neutral makeup look. So here I am just taking the foundation to give my dark spots a little bit more coverage, and I decided to use this particular foundation. You can use any concealer of your choice. I decided to use this particular foundation because it is a semi-full coverage foundation. Just lightly stipple. I tend to highlight this way when I'm going for a more matte finish look. After first blending with my concealer brush, I move on to the Beauty Blender and blend over again. I make sure that I go over my eyes with a Beauty Blender just to eliminate any caking or clumping of the thick concealer. Using my second favorite finishing powder by Posner, this is their translucent powder in light medium. I gently just stipple this underneath my eyes and all of my highlighted areas. Just start from the bottom and work your way up to the top, because if you start off right underneath the eye, you can elaborate on every single line you have. The powder would make it all show. That ain't hot. Okay, you're all set. Just kidding. Okay, so I'm taking my powder brush from, I believe this is a Bare Essentials powder brush, and I am just gently brushing off the highlighting powder that I use to set my foundation. You can use any powder brush you want. I'll have the description of the brushes and everything I use in the description box. No worries. So here I'm taking my MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation in NW45, which is my color, and I am going over the areas that are not highlighted, as well as gently brushing over some of my highlighted areas. And you can use this to tone down your highlights if you feel your highlights are just a little too light for you. Just keep on blending. Blend, blend, blend. Here I took the liberty of already filling in my eyebrows, and I used my MAC Studio Fix Concealer NW45 to highlight above my eyebrows and below. I blend thoroughly above so you can't see a white halo line. Here I'm using a base color from my MAC eyeshadow palette that I created myself, and I am blending it with one of my brushes given to me by a really good friend. Again, I'll have that in the description box. Sorry, I know y'all like, she tried it. So I am just stippling this all over my lid. And I like to do it in the tear duct parts of my eyes and a little bit underneath my eyes. Here's an exercise that you can do. Lift your eyebrows up and close your eyes. It's a great exercise. Here I'm filling in my crease with the color Sketch by MAC and using the windshield method. So I take that all over and then I come back and do a C motion. It's like a backwards C or like a backwards Pac-Man or something. Or no, it's like Pac-Man. It's like a Mr. or Mrs. Pac-Man. Though I do apply the color to my entire crease, I focus more so on the outer corners of my eyes. Okay, so I am just taking my same blending brush and I am just going to blend in my the tips of my eyes, or the wings of my eyes, with two mixed colors that are darker, just to give my wings, just to have smoke tip eyes. Very light because it's daytime. Here I'm using one of my favorite eyeshadows by MAC. It's their Naked, and I use this underneath my eyebrows to highlight. And I also use this in the tear ducts of my eyes as well. So I'm stippling it on with my flat brush, and I am just bringing it down to the corners of my eyes and also down below my eyebrows. And I just take my round brush and I just blend it all in. Here I'm using Black Track by MAC to line my lid. You can also get a similar effect by using Wet n Wild's Little Black Dress. I'm using my angle brush by MAC. Again, I'll have that in the description box. And I'm just giving myself a little wing at the end. Voila! I like to add mascara to the top of my lashes as well as to the bottom of my lashes. I find that this works extremely well and prevents less lash fallout from me removing my false eyelashes. The mascara I'm using is, of course, Maybelline's Big Lashes. Okay, so here I am just taking the color Naked and just kind of highlighting my eyes underneath. Be careful doing this because if you have bags under your eyes, it would just make them show and pop way more. And I don't know if you're going for the baggy kind of look. So anyway, I blend it in with my fluffy brush. I love a clean look underneath my eyes during the day, so I will just have on mascara. Okay, so this is the look that I'm going for. Bling, bling, bling. I like to dust off my blush in its top so it's not too much. This blush is called Format by MAC. That also ensures that I get the color in between the brush hairs, and I don't contour in this look. I actually contour with my blush. I am lining my lips with Chestnut by MAC. Typically, I either would use Chestnut or Cork, or I mix the two together when I'm lining my lips for a more nude color. This is my absolute favorite new lipstick. It's called Fresh Brew by MAC. So now I'm topping it off with Chai by MAC as well. This is their lip gloss. Fresh Brew and Chai I love together. Time for the lashes. Okay, so I already have a lash video up. I will put the link in the description box. Here is the finished look. After setting this look with Urban Decay's matte setting spray, I'm all done. Alright, Dan, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you would like to see anything more in detail to my beginners, just thumbs up this video and leave me a comment. Thank you.